Hello and welcome. This is Caravan Salon Dusseldorf, and there's a vehicle I'm walking towards. But I put the camera on now. Have a look at this enormous caravan. Absolutely amazing. That large. This is on the caravan channel, so you're not going to see what it looks like inside. But this thing here, it cost €80,000 for it's an ultralight caravan, and it weighs. Well, they put it in pounds. No idea how much that is. Don't know. It's about what, 2 tons, isn't it? 8,528 pounds, something like that. Yeah, I did stones, pounds, and ounces at school, but it was a long time ago, and I've forgotten now since I no longer use them. I also did pounds, shillings, and pence at school, but they changed the currency before we got onto multiplication. Anyway. That gives you a view of what we've got in here. Look at all these vehicles here, stacks and stacks of them. This is just one haul of 17, and you're only seeing part of this one haul. We're not going to see anything else in this video, but I do like to start the video off giving you a selection of what can be seen here, to sort of get you in the mood for the vehicle that is about to be shown. Here's something that EuraMobil had introduced this year. It's X-Tourer. It's an off-road thing, as you can see. I think it's done to rival the Hymer range, the MLT range. Well, you can see that in a different video, because you can compare the two if you want. And this thing here, passed this yesterday, and I noticed this enormous garage. Now, I've seen in the past enormous garages in roller team models, but hey, that one, it's all garage and nothing in the rest of it. I think it's quite amazing from the look. How realistic is it as a vehicle? That I don't know. 76,710 Kronos 290M. And if they've got the lights on, I'll show it to you. Mind you, at times you come in, I can't see. Where's the lights? Where's the lights? They're up here somewhere. Turn it on. Does it work? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Any chance of getting the light on here? No, there isn't. I find that often I come into vehicles like this, and I just can't. I'm sort of groping around trying to find where the light is. I suppose once it's your own vehicle, you know where it is and your hand automatically goes to it. But I sometimes find that myself, I just can't find it. Anyway, that is we'll see that one in a different video, and the link will be below. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a nice and bright vehicle here inside, and we're going to go over to this one down here from Forster, which is the integrated 745 EF. Now, Forster's meant to be a cheaper brand of vehicles, but it's got this one here, which isn't very cheap, but I suppose it might be for an integrated vehicle. Depends on the way you look at it. This thing here is going to cost nearly €90,000. Okay, so it's 745 long, 235 wide. It's got a height of 295 at its highest point. Right, now I'm a big fan of the of integrated motorhomes since owning one. And I was persuaded to go for it as well. I needed some persuasion, but now I've got it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. The amount of light you've got. Now, Forster as a brand is really good because of the light it gives you inside. The lights come on. Yes, they have. And I really appreciate the light in this one vehicle. Now, the first vehicle I showed there, the roller teams made, roller teams and Forsters, some of them are made in the same factory, but Anyway, the designs often are the same, but the lighting in the Forster is better. Right, so we've got this enormous bed at the back. We've got an infill for it down here somewhere. Very elegant storage. We've got a skylight. We've got a window over here, and we've got a window over there. Obviously, I don't like this shelving at either end. Mind you, it's got I do like the fact that it's got spotlights for reading, and the headboard with the Forster name looks quite good in my opinion. This is what the bed looks like underneath, and this thing here will lift up like that to reveal the wardrobe. If you can't be bothered to do that, then you can always open it down here. Now, to open the wardrobe using this, in my opinion, makes a lot of sense, because when they open the other way, you've got a problem of your bed getting messed up. Your bed won't get messed up when it opens up in that direction. The wardrobe itself also is quite large. You could benefit from a light, but you can't have everything. And down here we've got, that's where the boiler is. We've got a shelf here, and that could also benefit from a light. Right, up here you can see, oh, there's your access to storage under the bed. That's pretty good in my opinion. Oh, I'll push it down. Right, we've got a solid closure there in bed. Nobody's going to come and bother you from that bed. I think that's the idea. And here we close this like that, and there's the toilet and the shower. Oh, isn't this nice? Two drainage points below. Right, face-to-face arrangement. When you've got a face-to-face arrangement, it's my belief that you have to now have a vehicle arrangement to actually go in, sit in this direction as the vehicle is in motion. There is for here part of the seat, and that seat, part of the seat, has been taken away to show you where you actually put your feet down there. You've got part of the seat which will go in that direction. You can see it here. I need to do a video showing how these things actually come round, but I'll do that some other time because it needs a bit of setting up and I can't do it with just one hand. Kitchen, sink, and up here 3 burners. Storage up there. Bed will drop down. I'm just thinking, should I try and do? No, I'm not going to try and do it. I'll give you a link below to showing how the beds drop down. Maybe not on this particular model, but in similar ones. I'm a bit. When there's people around, I don't really like doing it because they don't want the general public doing it, and so I'll leave that for another video. But I think you've got an idea of the size of the bed from here. It's got a fat fridge, which comes with a freezer, and it comes from a bit of storage there as well. There you have your television. Well, would be if it were actually put in there. Window on this side with a net curtain, window with a net curtain on the other side, and of course storage in the kitchen block. At the bottom there's a slide out thing. At the back here we will find a, oh, it's locked, sorry, very large garage, although the garage will actually only take 150 kilos in weight. We've got lashing straps at the bottom, and that bit of the chair which is missing at the front can be found here. But it's good that it was in here because it sort of demonstrates what happens with a face-to-face layout. Now one might ask, what's the point of having a cheap brand and then putting in a relatively expensive motorhome? And that is my opinion. I honestly can't see the point. If you've got a brand, you stick to it because a brand means something. And the thing is, do you want an expensive motorhome in a cheap brand? Indeed, other brands from this group, the top of the line, don't cost a lot more than this. So from my way of thinking, it's a failure of branding. That's my way of thinking. Others might think otherwise. I do appreciate, of course, Trigano Group's got a lot more experience in selling things than I have. So anyway, there you have it. Forster i745 EF integrated motorhome, costs around 90k. Thanks for watching, and best wishes from me in Germany.